I believe in aliens. Hey guys, how's it going? Laura here. So today I thought it would be a really fun and cool idea to do a conspiracy theory video on Area 51 and aliens. Now wait, hold on. Before you click off this video, I just want to tell you why I had this idea. So a couple of weeks ago, this Facebook page or event got extremely popular, and everyone was reposting it and everyone was making memes. And then when I saw it, I was like, okay, like what's going on? Like what's happening in Area 51? So I found out that this guy made a Facebook event where on September, I think 20, he wants to raid Area 51, and he wanted to invite everyone in the world to come because they cannot stop everyone from entering Area 51 and seeing them aliens like he mentioned. But he did not know that it was going to get to that extent, and 1.4 million people said they were going to attend the event of raiding Area 51. So, I know what you're thinking, Laura, you are not a conspiracy theorist, you do makeup. Why am I watching this video right now? Well, about a year ago, I started watching a lot of videos on conspiracy theories and on true crime. So I'm like a really true crime and conspiracy theories junkie. So I am an expert on watching those videos, especially binge watching Shane Dawson's, you know. So you might be thinking, how does this relate to makeup, Laura? Well, Coco's telling you where this is going. So yes, I am going to be creating a eye look with the alien palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics while I talk about conspiracy theories surrounding Area 51 and aliens in general. So this is going to be a really fun video, so you better buckle up. Right, so before we start, I just wanted to show you the palette. It looks like this. I've used it a couple of times. I absolutely love this palette, and whenever you think of aliens, you're going to think of the colors that are on this palette, because there's grays, blacks, a lot of cool tone colors, which I'm not really a fan of, but this palette has taken me out of my comfort zone. And greens, of course, because when we think of aliens, we think they're green because of the internet. All right, so I already did half of my left eye just because I wanted to see what direction this is going. So first off, I'm just going to prime my eyes with the P. Louise eyeshadow base in the color number 2. So the first thing that I want to say about like Area 51 and like the whole thing is like, dude, you posted an event on Facebook about raiding Area 51, saying that if millions of people showed up, maybe the government would not shoot up everybody and maybe you guys might be able to see some aliens. It's the internet. Did you really think that it wasn't going to get as big as it got? You know, I feel like everyone just looked at the event and was like, oh, this is so funny, I'm just going to click on attend. And it's a joke, right? Because in the beginning, he did it as a joke. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of people just clicked on attend as a joke as well, because who will be that crazy to go to Area 51 and like raid it? Like, do you guys really think that's going to happen? Come on now. So the fact that he was shocked that it got popular, I just don't understand that, dude, because come on now. Again, it's the internet. Everything gets popular super fast, especially stuff that's supposed to be a joke. And I was just reading today how supposedly the FBI showed up at his apartment, and the government even responded to this and everything. They were like, we advise you not to go, like we have armed forces there and they train there. So pretty much saying you would get shot down if you even attempt to go into Area 51. All right, so I just zoomed in a little bit. So the shade that I'm going to be using on my crease is Gravity, which is this one right here. It's a really nice crease color shade. I'm going to be taking my big blender brush. So Area 51, to be honest with you, in my own opinion, I truly believe that there is nothing anymore at Area 51. I do think it's still a government base, you know, like a really secret government base when they maybe test a lot of new technologies or technologies that they're trying to use against other countries. I do believe that. But if there were aliens there before, I don't think they're no longer there. I mean, it makes no sense. I didn't understand before, how did Americans get this whole Area 51 conspiracy, and how do they start thinking that there's aliens there and alien tests? So I started researching a little bit more about it, and basically the reason why it happened is because the government always denied the existence of Area 51 until 2013, when they finally admitted, yes, it's there, it exists, and it just serves as a government base where we test different kind of stuff. It was just literally speculations that people were making about the area, and nobody knew. Like, everybody legit thought until 2013 it was just a superstition, until the government finally confirmed that it was real. Alright, so real quick, for my crease color, again, just to outline, I'm going to be taking a small brush, and I'm going to take X-Files right over here, which is a gray toned color, with my tiny blender brush. So let's go all the way back on how Area 51 was created and why. So basically, President Eisenhower was trying to test aircrafts for the US government to use against enemies and other countries. And he was trying to test the aircrafts and see if they were going to make it across whatever country, and if they were going to do what he wanted them to do. So basically, he was testing out these aircrafts, and civilians were constantly looking at them, and meaning that if they're accessible to civilians, they're probably going to be accessible to spies and spies for other countries. So he didn't want the other countries to know that he was testing these aircrafts on America, pretty much. So what he did is he wanted to create or open up a facility that was going to be not accessible to civilians, and that is pretty much going to be restricted to anyone that tries to come in. So he came up with the idea of creating Area 51. Now, Area 51 is on the Nevada desert, so it's near Las Vegas. It is literally in the middle of nowhere. And like I said, up until one point, not even Google Maps could see what was on Area 51. It wouldn't even let you go near on Google Maps. So as far as people knew, there was nothing there. Like, nobody knew anything. It was a total mystery. Like, that's why people started speculating that maybe they're keeping aliens here and they're doing alien tests and doing all these kinds of crazy shit in there. Now the whole Google Maps thing has changed, and now you can totally see Area 51 from a satellite. So it's not like a mystery anymore that it's there. It's clearly there. But before 2013, it wasn't known to the public, and you could not even see it on Google Maps either. So going back to the theories, I just want to say, and I think this is quite necessary that I say in this video, I do believe in aliens, and I do believe that there are other types of beings out there. There's just no way, in my opinion, that we're the only ones in this whole universe, you know? You could just imagine if the government does come out and say that there's aliens out there. I just don't know how people would react. I mean, that is honestly one of the craziest things that we could know till this day. I just don't feel like everyone's gonna take it very lightly. Like, I feel like people are going to freak out, maybe because they believe the stuff that they see on movies, and that they're going to be really, really ugly, and they're going to be able to do things that we're not able to do, which I personally do believe that. I completely believe that they're probably way smarter than us, because again, humans are fucking stupid. And I do believe that they're probably able to do things that we are not able to. So maybe, just maybe, they are testing them and they are trying to see how they do these things. Honestly, I don't know. But I also do believe that they're not doing it in Area 51. There's just no way. A lot of people know about it, and look what just happened. Like, people are going to raid Area 51 and find out if there's aliens there. Do you really think that the aliens are still going to be there even after the government admitted that this site is here? I really don't think so. I'm pretty sure that if they are testing aliens or whatever type of other being, they're no longer in Area 51. Really quick, for the lid color, I'm going to be using Moon Rock, which is this really nice shimmer shade right here with a flat brush. And I'm going to be packing that all over here, just like this. And I'm going to be taking it a little bit forward because, as you saw, with my blending brush, I took that dark shade right on top of here. I want to make that cut crease effect, but without having to cut the crease. For the middle shade, really quick, I'm going to take this shade right here, Space Cowboy, which is an iridescent, like, cranberry color. Really nice, also a shimmer shade. I have also seen on videos people talking about how it is a really, really huge possibility that we are walking amongst aliens. And this is really interesting to think about, because when we think of aliens, come on, we really do think they look like this, right? So we think they look like this, so obviously we don't see them as much as we know because we think they look a certain way. But what if they could adapt to a human body? Just what if? Just think about the fact that maybe you have talked to an alien before and you don't even know it. Mind-blowing. Just completely mind-blown. Alright, I already applied my concealer and setting powder, and now I'm going to go with the color for the inner corner, and I don't think this will be a look without green, so I'm going to be using the color Abduction over here, which is that really bright green. I applied some more of my P. Louise base on my inner corners just to make that color pop when I apply it. So I'm just going to take in a small brush and just press it on there. There's also the huge possibility that it is all BS and there is nothing there, and the government is not doing any test on aliens or aliens. Oh crap, you see this? Alright, so last but not least, to complete this look, I am just going to add the final shade. I cannot complete this look without using the shade Area 51 because this is an Area 51 video. I have to use this shade. Area 51 is this super bright violet or purple right over here. I'm in love with this color, one of my favorite purples of all times of any palettes that I have. Super, super pigmented. Absolutely love it. I'm going to be taking the same tiny brush and I'm just going to apply that on my lower lash line and see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to go off camera real quick to pop on some lashes and I'll be back to finish this video off. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so I'm all done. I applied some lashes, I finished my whole face, and I did the lipstick. So now let's just finish this video by just saying a few things that I forgot to say. Would you guys go to Area 51 and raid it? I personally wouldn't because, I'm sorry, I do not want to get shot down or be in a crazy situation like that. That is just not me. And besides, I truly believe that there is nothing there anymore. I do think that it is part of the government. I believe that they are probably testing some new technology that they don't want to tell us about in that facility, but if there is aliens in the United States, I don't think it's at Area 51 anymore. They probably moved it because it's just too obvious. Like, everyone knows about Area 51. Everybody has speculated that there are aliens there, that they are doing tests on aliens, so why would they keep the aliens there when they know people already know about it? You know what I mean? But tell me what you guys think about this whole topic. Do you guys believe in aliens? let me know in the comments below or on my Instagram if you guys would go and raid Area 51 just to see aliens. I would love to know your opinion about the topic. I really like making this video today. I find it to be so fun, and it's more of like conversational, so I know I didn't talk about the makeup look too much, but I really like doing this video. So let me know if you guys liked it by giving it a thumbs up, and yeah, just talk to me on my Instagram about conspiracies. I'm a huge conspiracies junkie, so just let's talk. Again, if you guys like this kind of video and you guys want to see more content like this, just let me know. And again, a huge thank you to my handy dandy alien palette, you know what I mean? That is it for me today, guys. I hope you all are having a wonderful, amazing day, and I will see you next time. By the way, I wore this military print shirt on purpose. Get it? Government, military, Area 51, green.